Hello everyone, my name is Rand. Today we're going to play some more Tales of Zestiria. This is part number 18. Thank you all for joining for today's episode. Last time a bunch of nonsense went down. I mean, personally, it's fine. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me how fast Rose went from completely denying the Seraphim to basically completely endorsing them, accepting them 100 freaking percent. Because she not only joined us and accepted the Seraphim, but she actually armatized with them. I don't know. I understand after playing through Berseria that that's basically just the unification of a Seraphim and a human, but to me that just seems kind of like an ass pull. That, oh, by the way, not only do you have another partner now, but you have a partner who can armatize with you. And it's weird because a lot of people seem to think, and had to mute myself there for a sneeze. Sorry. A lot of people think that they were doing that as kind of like an upgrade. Oh, hey, this squire is way better than your last one. I don't know. I've always liked Alicia more than Rose. Rose is kind of an odd character to me, but nobody asked. But regardless, in this episode, let's see what the hell's going down.
So you're finally awake.
Boy, howdy. You really helped me out there. My gratitude to the shepherd, and of course my seraph brethren.
I'm Saray. This is Lila, Edna, Dezel, Mikleo, and the one sleeping over there is...
That dog is talking!
Rose, you're awake.
Yep.
I am called Oish. Though I may not look it, I'm as much a seraph as any of them.
I'm getting a crash course, Mystic Secrets of the Seraphim.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm Rose.
Looks like she's used to it.
So, shall we return now that Rose has recovered and awakened?
I don't know. She's having so much fun.
No screaming and punching? Lame.
If this skips the other 3 stars that I could have went to speak to with Edna, Dezel, and Mikleo, I'm gonna reload the game and do that, and then just skip this scene.
We're wasting time. Let's head back.
Hold up! We haven't found anything yet, and there's more ruin left to explore.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to do.
Yep!
Keep going!
We're not done with our little expedition yet.
No vacation from this vacation. Then let us proceed further in. Saray, are you ready?
Thanks, everyone. All right, Oish. We're going to look around in the ruins a bit more.
You folks are a blast, I tell you. Be careful out there.
See you later, mystical doggy!
Nope, yep, it skipped it. Fuck that. Nope, I'm not missing it. Absolutely not missing those. I don't understand. They give you 4 different things to look at, and one of them can just cancel the rest.
What?
No, well, I mean, not really. Just
what?
I kind of like having you and Rose around.
What? What the hell are you getting at?
I mean, I used to think we were the only group of humans and Seraphim who traveled together.
It used to be quite a common affair. Even if people couldn't see us, couldn't hear our voices, they could feel us by their side. Together we laughed. Together we cried.
Weren't all of the scattered bones like that?
Exactly. And so that's why.
Hey.
Know this. We may be working together, but if you get in the way of what I need to do, there will be problems. Shepherd or no.
Yeah, love you too. So, yeah, Wind of Vengeance. He's so scary. It's just weird to me because, again, if you've played through Berseria or you've, if you've played through Berseria or you have watched the playthrough of Berseria, then you know that that was only 1,000 years ago. So, I understand that Seraphim lived for a long-ass time. This game just confuses me so much. I think the gap should have been bigger. I think it should have been like 10,000 years or something. Because 1,000 years just doesn't seem like enough time for all of these rules, and like the world has evolved and changed, and I mean in a literal sense, has physically changed and been altered by a fuck ton. It just seems like too little an amount of time. Of course, I'm sure I'm overthinking this crap. Well, that's just how I do things, so
We're
whatever.
becoming quite the family here.
Yeah, Rose and Dezel are actually pretty cool.
Well, I don't know about Rose, but if Dezel heard that, I'm quite sure he would object.
Yeah, I can imagine. Exploring these ruins like this gave me some perspective again. I'd gotten too worked up. Thank you, Mikleo.
You helped yourself. Don't thank me.
Let me tell you something.
What?
That girl, Rose, she conducts way too much power. I was able to enact the Armatus and control her body even when she was completely zonked out.
What do you mean?
She's far too used to the power of the Seraphim. It's probably because Dezel's been secretly interfering from the sidelines for so long. He must have manipulated her on multiple occasions while she was asleep or unconscious. If that weren't the case, there'd be no real explanation for why such power flows through her.
So Dezel used Rose to his own ends time and time again? Just to get his revenge?
And just as he was hoping, Rose had the ability to enact the Armatus. If she loses consciousness, she can be manipulated freely. He's crafted the ideal vessel out of her. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
I wish that... Okay, so I guess they just wake up on their own? If you did... Yeah, okay, we've already seen this. It's kind of funky to realize just how long he must have been with her.
That's a lot of dragons. Are these statues of the 8 serpents?
No, it can't be. The numbers don't match. But it does look like relics of dragonism.
Taking the era into account, it might be logical to assume that the Dragonist religion originates from that legend.
I can understand the whole deity worship thing, I guess. But why the dragons?
Beings of incomprehensible power, symbols of awe-inspiring terror. Humans probably hoped that praise to such an entity would help them somehow.
Oh, shoot.
I've been all over, but I've never so much as seen a dragon's footprints. Oh, though I bet that thunder we heard at Rayfalk is enough to inspire dragon legends.
That's because that one was real.
Sure.
You can go there and verify for yourself. You would probably die, though.
What?
We met a dragon at Rayfalk.
It was, Edna's brother.
Wait, isn't Edna a seraph?
Yep. A dragon is what you get when a seraph accumulates too much malevolence.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I agree with you that praying to a dragon is a stupid idea.
So anyway, we can't use the wind step thing to get that far across. Usually stone pillars are what we have to move so we can go and do the hibbity hop gobbledygook. So I think it's back this way. Open the door. Yeah. See, there's apparently a limit to it. Now we can do it across multiple, like, different distances. It doesn't just have to be something that's exactly the same size as what we just did. But I'm pretty sure there are enemies down here too. Well, I know there are enemies down here. Suck a dick!
Don't get careless!
Savage wolves, you're all screwed.
Wait, what? A werewolf? I'm on top of my game.
A werewolf? I don't know why you act like you haven't fought werewolves before. I know we have. We've seen them. I think, anyway. Rose, talk to me. So, you like investigating ruins too? Are you kidding? Not one bit. Your antics are more than enough to keep me entertained. Rose, any idea how we could get through here? Don't look at me. It's your job, buddy. I tried everything to get the thing open, but it won't budge. I don't know. You pushed and prodded a bunch of stuff to open that first door. Can't you do it again? If poison arrows come flying out of the walls, I'm sure it'll mean you're doing something right. Uh-huh. You heard a loud rumble from somewhere up above. What is this, Pokemon? Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire and all that other crap? You know, the Reggies. Because those were the coolest of the cool.
Its physical attacks are weak. Let's finish him off.
Another one?
Their spellcasters turned Hellion.
who couldn't die
Oh,
peacefully.
this one. I mean, I just sure kill this thing already. Don't nobody want.
Is that it? Is this what you call a finish?
Oh, you're so tough. You're such a
Is that
tough
a
guy.
monolith?
Always love characters like him in games. Like the attitudes that they have, not necessarily them themselves. Few types of arts. I don't care. I'm not gonna remember this stuff. I promise you, I won't.
Enemies, huh?
You always have the hard ass characters who are like, really? That's the best you can do? Even when in some cases they thoroughly got their asses whipped. What just happened? That must have been Dazzle.
I can get changed without making a sound.
Impressive. Undead enemies always heal up a little bit too. Keep that in mind. Okay.
Shall we go?
Keep that in mind because if you leave them alone, they will just 100% heal all their life back. Damn, he died quick.
Like these still bear fangs. Don't let up out there.
You're such a nice person, Desmond. Yo, Earth in the stove. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna step on that switch over to the. Oh.
What was that? It looked like a monster.
It's the Earth in Historia. It records events from the past.
Is this a record of wars throughout the world?
So that guy, Heldulf, he's using those wars as crucibles to breed more malevolence.
He pits Hellions against each other in order to increase their strength and ferocity.
Disgusting.
His heart is surely sunk in the depths of darkness.
That's the truth of the Lord of Calamity.
I was gonna say hello. I was gonna say they're all like that though. The whole Lord of Calamity thing, by the way. How's everybody doing? Feeling good, feeling all right. You know, how many mustard jars have you filled today? To be honest with you, I don't want to have to. Okay. Some of these moves are kind of cool looking. Some of them are kind of bland
Is
looking.
your sword style self-taught?
Yep.
Your grip, swing, and focus need work. But otherwise, it's okay.
Is that a compliment?
Of course not.
No, it is.
They're so weird. Like that was such a rushed. It seemed so. Ooh, it seemed so okay. Rushed. Can we do? Can we do the dangerous encounters yet? Fucking hell. I want my dangerous encounters. How you just go pop out of the... That's fine. I want my dangerous encounters. That's really the only thing that's worth fighting. Later on in the... Hello? Where'd that guy come from? Later on in the game, especially, it's a very, very efficient way to level up your stuff. Did this guy start at this fight? Or am I tripping and did he...
Curs like these still...
Yeah, don't let up. Or did he just show up? No, buzz off, Johnny. Nobody cares. Wait. Yes, I think that's the last one we needed. Go away, you guys are terrible. You guys are worthless. Boy? No, we can't do dangerous encounters. Go away! Those two dudes were more than close enough to activate a dangerous encounter. It just didn't happen. Oh, that's so depressing. I want my dangerous encounter. I swear to God it was around here where you first got the... Doesn't matter. Open that door. So now, 1, 2... Wait, we've only got fire and wind? Huh. Yay! Silver key! So now I can open up the silver chest.
Are we in
And
the
it's gonna
end?
be a while before we get the gold key, y'all, so don't even trip.
Think so. I wonder if she'll ever really get used to this.
This mural seems to depict the trial that the one who is to be the shepherd must undertake. I did not expect to find such a thing here.
Whoa, the shepherd's trial, huh?
Is this blotch here supposed to represent the continent of Glenwood? Then this insignia thingy marks where the shepherd is supposed to go. Is that right?
Lila, is that the case?
Tonight's dinner, marble curry!
Don't mind her.
You could just
She
nod.
gets a little random sometimes when things come up that she can't talk about because of her oath.
Oath? Like a diet?
What the
So there are
hell?
4 places with that mark.
1 in the north part of Lake Haven Heights, 2 in the southern end of the middle of the continent.
And the last one is in the direction of Western Bolt Gorge.
Well, if they call it a trial, that means something good happens if you finish it, right? Like maybe you get some awesome equipment or sweet power-ups.
Yeah. Hey, maybe I'll get the strength to overcome any kind of domain.
We just might have hope against Heldolf after all.
Guys, English please? What's a domain? What's a held elf?
Well, it's,
Know what? Forget it. We'll talk about it over a meal. We got what we came for, right?
yeah. Looks like our expedition has come to an end.
Cool, let's go. I just got bored all the way back into my gourd. Didn't know you could do that.
For real?
Looks like it.
No comment.
So what are the chances of us... What are the chances of us finding this thing? Like, if you didn't come here, like, what were the chances of you finding the different spots for the trials? Would you just be screwed or what? Change the control mode, auto mode, as you might expect, leaves all actions up to the CPU to decide. It's a good way to study the enemy's attacks and possible methods of coping with them. And of course, it's always there if you're just feeling overwhelmed. We've all been there. I mean, I'm not going to do that, but that's fine.
I wonder how the war turned out.
Who knows? I remember the Roland's army falling apart.
Immediately afterwards, Highland also lost their general and retreated. I'd say it was a draw.
You were there too?
I like to watch.
I see.
So my actions directly affected the course of battle.
It's like what Lila said before.
Would Alicia and Lucas be alright?
Lucas would probably be okay. But as for Alicia, we'll just have to trust Highland.
I guess so.
In any case, we did what we needed to do.
That's right.
Come to think of it, you guys split up with Princess Alicia, right?
Yeah, in Marland.
Alicia has her own dreams to pursue too.
So what, does that make me a replacement?
What? No. No!
Sorry to ask that way. Don't worry about it. I decided to join you guys of my own volition. But don't expect me to fit into that princess role.
We know that.
Glad you understand and all. But that's a little rude of you, don't you think?
No. You're not a princess at all. You don't act anything like a quote-unquote typical princess anyway. Plus, I like Alicia better.
You probably wouldn't have been so scared of Seraphim or Hellions if you could see them from the beginning.
That's probably true. If you can see them in the first place, at least you know they're there with you. If you can't see people, and then suddenly you can, it means that there were people there the whole time when you thought there wasn't anyone at all. Doesn't that give you the creeps?
I sorta get it, but not really. I think Mikleo and the others have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, no, I don't really understand what's creepy about it, but then again, I'm a jackass, so nobody asked. Mural of the Child! Give it.
Doesn't the pattern on this mural look familiar? It's like the one that's supposed to be in the Pendrago Shrine.
It certainly resembles the drawing in the Celestial Record.
You don't suppose one could be a copy of the other?
Either way, It suggests that this ruin might date from the height of the era of Asgard, since that's when the Pendrago Shrine was built.
Yeah, I'd love to see the Pendrago Shrine too someday.
Ha! Good luck with that one, Your Holiness.
Huh? What do you mean?
Pendrago is the capital of the Roland's Empire, and the shrine is the headquarters of their church. These days, only church personnel are allowed inside, and then only the highest of the high.
Interesting.
Looks like someone isn't deterred.
So it's kind of crazy because, yeah. So it's kind of crazy because if he's the shepherd, doesn't that make him like really high up, like in rankings and stuff? Like the world kind of worships him and all of this shit. I don't know if he would have a distinct, I guess, loyalty to one country or another. He's never been to Romulus, but then again, he'd never been to Highland either. The only time he went to Highland, or the only reason he even went to Highland, was because it just happened to be right outside of his home, and he knew the princess and all that other crap. But I don't know. I guess we'll figure out as time goes on.
Look who's back. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, but...
Earth in Historia this, Shepherd trial that. It's turning into one big mess.
I'm not sure where to start.
Well, think about it. The locations are all over the world. Plan it so we don't waste travel time.
All right. Then how's Pendrago sound? I'm sure you've grabbed the attention of the bigwigs in the Roland's Empire by now. You might want to go explain that Highland only got you to fight for them by force.
Oh, good idea. That would likely make our operations inside the Roland's Empire much easier.
An approach only the humans could take.
Looks like you're all on the same page.
That's right. Are you going to stay back here, Oish?
I'd sure like to. I'm still kind of attached to the place, but I probably don't dare stay here by myself.
Is something wrong?
There needs to be someone to worship the Seraph, like at a shrine or a church.
Or else he could be tainted by malevolence and become a Hellion again.
Then we'll find someone and bring them here to cover it. Sound good?
You sure? I thought this was your hideout.
Huh, whatever. Just leave it to me, okay?
You're the best. I should be sitting pretty for the time being, thanks to all you folks. Just bring someone here whenever you can. I'll give you blessings out the wazoo.
Well, I'll see you around, Oish.
Come back soon.
It's kind of funny to me how fragile the Seraphim are. For as strong as they are, like if they don't have someone here to worship them pretty much at all times, they're at a huge risk to become a Hellion. I'm like, okay, yeah, they give into the malevolence and all that, just why? I wish that was something that made more sense to me, but it just doesn't. Why can't the Seraphim just, I don't know, not give into the malevolence? It's not like they are constantly having to fight. Just don't think all these negative and badass thoughts, and it shouldn't be a problem, right?
Anyway, we'll set out tomorrow.
What? I was thinking of heading out now.
With just the clothes on my back? Oh, please. I am a girl, you know.
Oh.
And...
Huh?
You have been battling those... Hellions, is that right? Those monsters most people can't see.
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah. That man we were talking about, Heldoth. He's the Lord of Calamity. So...
Whoa, hold your horses. Save the long stories for mealtime, okay?
What the hell just happened?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go right back into the damn hideout. I've got stuff to switch and look up in here, man. You can't just be telling me let's go. Bruh. First of all, we got some treasure chests we need to open up. Second of all, there's a gap here I can now get across. Telling me let's go. Open this up. Raider Blade, I'll take it. Yo, she's kind of weird. because she's got 2 weapons, but she's got no, I guess, head body gear thing. I don't know. Assassin's Dagger. Get the rated. Her physical attack goes down, right? Nope. Physical attack. That's what she does. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? I really also kind of find it annoying that they let you look at the equipment of other characters. If I would take it away from somebody else to give it to her, I shouldn't be able to see it. Oh, this is a really good and amazing piece of equipment. Do you want to equip it to your character even though somebody else is already using it and it'll royally screw over that other person? If you're not paying attention, you'll screw yourself. Hello. Cash money. It's kind of weird to me too that the fact that they give you the bronze key so early, then the silver key relatively early, and then, oh, by the way, here's the gold key damn near at the end of the game. Bruh, you can't do that to me. You're tripping. Hi, Loppy Set. My lizard decided to show up and make it do what it do. Do I have the time to do this? I'm not sure I do. Oh, this is a safe spot right there. Perfect! We're gonna end this episode right there then.
Hey, Rose.
Huh? What is it? You're sounding all serious on me.
It's about my duty as a shepherd.
You're supposed to defeat the Lord of Calamity written about in the Earthen Historia, right? What about it?
I met the Lord of Calamity on the battlefield.
You did, huh?
But I was no match for him.
Even your resonance was cut off.
Oh, so that's when I came to the rescue. And?
What do you mean, and? This journey is going to be dangerous. Honestly, I don't even know if we have a chance to win.
I'll help you find a way to win. And if we can't, we can always run away. We'll be alright. You know the reality of the situation and what your capabilities are, and that's fine by me.
Thanks.
For what?
For everything.
Not sure I get what you mean, but you're welcome.
There isn't a problem. If there is, we'll just run away.
You guys are all weird. Anyway, I'm ending this episode here. So, thank you all for watching as always. My name is Ray. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if that kind of thing interests you. The link will be in the description if I ever, which I probably won't. So, let me know if you enjoyed this video or if you did not enjoy this video. But until next time, goodbye, everybody.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
Your consciousness finally succumbs to the smoke. After that day, the whereabouts of the shepherd called Zestiria. So we died!